Hello everyone and welcome to I Am Blue. So this is my new blog to discuss my own personal experiences and to hopefully reach out to other people going through similar things. For those of you that know me, you'll already know a lot about my story, a lot about who I am, what I've experienced. And for those of you that don't know me, I just wanted to provide you with a brief introduction video to cover what I plan on covering in this blog and ways that I can help you and you can help me, and hopefully we can build a community from it. If this aims to help one person in the same way that I hope someday I can help myself, then I've achieved what I wanted to from it. So I'm 22 years old, I'm a trans man. I live at home with my mum and my stepdad, my stepbrother and sister. I was married. I got married last May. Sadly lost my wife in July after a battle with cancer. I will discuss more into that in other videos because obviously it's something that affects my life and something that other people may have gone through too. I lost my dad at 17, so I've got experiences with that. I also suffer from PTSD, anxiety and depression. So I don't know if anybody else has any experience with those things, but they're all things that I plan to cover on my channel. The reason that I wanted to do this blog as well is because I noticed that there isn't many resources available to people that suffer from the same things that I do or that have experienced the things that I have at this age. So, for example, losing my wife at 22. I have trawled the internet. I have searched and searched for people just like me. And there isn't much there, and there isn't many people there. And I might be wrong, and I'm hoping that through this, more people will reach out, and maybe I can find people with similar ground. But from what I've found, most people my age don't lose somebody in the same way that I did. And this channel's not about sympathy. It's not about attention seeking, because anybody that's close to me knows that I don't frequently talk openly about my emotions, and I feel like that is a problem. That is something that I personally need to work on. And it's another reason for doing this. Because I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but I find it easier to talk to the camera than I do to talk to people, especially about such difficult issues such as this. And not always difficult issues, sometimes positive ones too. Because something that I see as a positive, somebody else might not see as a positive. So, again, this is for me as well, because this is the start of my journey to recovery. And hopefully a lot of other people's journey to recovery too. So, like I say, it's to talk about my own feelings and to encourage you guys to do the same should you want to. And let's go through it together, because I've built up over the years this big cloud of everything is better if you deal with it by yourself. Nobody needs to know that you're struggling. Nobody needs to know that you've got issues. And if you just make everything look normal, then everything will be fine. You know, you can just carry on. And that's the issue, is that a lot of people will look at people with mental health issues and believe that it is just about carrying on. But it's not always possible. It's not always as simple as just get up and get on with it. I know for me that it's not. Sometimes my greatest accomplishment in the day is just getting up, just waking up. Even on the days where I feel, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because it defeats the point of doing this. I have had many a day that I have not wanted to wake up. I've not wanted to continue to be a part of this world that I do not feel that I belong in. And I know that that's not something that anybody should have to go through. And I hope that by forming this path, I saw a quote this morning, and the quote was, "Soon when all is well, you're going to look back on this period in your life and be glad that you didn't give up." And that's what I hope for myself. I hope that my journey and your journey, our journey, because everybody's in this together. We should all be supporting each other. I hope that by the end of this journey, at the end of this period in our lives that's difficult, everybody turns around, glad that they didn't give up. Because on the most difficult days, the hardest part is not giving up. I know that myself. And I think sometimes as well, it's really difficult to see individual progress. So I'll have family members, relatives, friends that care about me, because I have so many people that do, say things like, oh, you seem so much better. And maybe I do. But a lot of that, and I highlighted this with my doctor the other day, so a lot of that is me pushing forward this image of perfection and what I believe other people want to see from me and expect to see from me. Because I mean, I had to be strong for a long time. I had to be strong for my wife, had to be strong during that journey, because there just wasn't time or the ability for things to collapse. I couldn't let them go. I couldn't let things go bad, because then that impacted her, and she was my world. So I wasn't going to let my world crumble. But then it recently dawned on me that as I was her world, she was my world. But since she's been gone, I've let my world crumble, because me being her world makes it my world. And I've been living with this sense of I have nothing left. I have no purpose. Everything is useless. I can't see a future for myself without her. But what I'm hoping to achieve is that I have the future for her. Even if that means that we're not together. I always used to say to Elise that the love that we shared was not separated by time, nor distance, nothing, nobody. And it's true. And I still love her endlessly. And it's really, really difficult to get up every day and not have her there beside me. But I know that she is beside me, and I need to be more open with my emotions and my feelings and really try and recover from this. Because at the moment I feel as though I'm just killing time until we can be together again. And I know that that's not healthy. I need to live a life for the both of us. And even on the days that everything feels hopeless and pointless, maybe I can start working towards, with you guys and with myself, building that hope back. Because even though hope can't be seen, I know it's there. I mean, I saw another quote this morning, and that quote was, most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who kept on trying even when there seemed to be no hope at all. And for the last 25 weeks since losing Elise, I genuinely feel like that's all I've done, is kept trying and trying and trying when there's no hope at all. And I hope that what that brings me in life is great things. So there is a lot of different things I'm going to cover on this channel. Probably going to talk a lot about PTSD, about my experiences with depression, anxiety, different medications, being a widower so young, friendships and maintaining friendships through mental health issues, because I know that that's often a difficult thing to do. I mean, I am all or nothing, generally. I'm either far too much for my friends or not enough. And I can only apologise to my family recently for the fact that I've been very missing in action when it comes to being present within family life. I've just had a lot on. And in a sense, I'm unapologetic for that, because I've needed to put myself first. But maybe if I'd have communicated more openly with my friends and family, they wouldn't have had to worry so much. But again, this channel's all about new beginnings, and I'm going to cover issues such as normal things that young people face that they might want to talk about. We'll talk financial issues, we'll talk emotional issues, reaching out, where you can get help if you need it, personal experiences during, obviously, the journey that I faced with my wife, losing my father. At one point, my mother was quite ill too. And I'm going to try and promote a lot of getting out and enjoying myself on this channel too, because I've found that since losing Elise, it's been a lot of, well, there's no point in doing this, or there's no enjoyment in anything without you. Whereas I'm trying to find new activities and things like that now that are going to make me enjoy it for me personally, not for what we had or for what we were, but because of what we still are. And I like to say, I don't want this channel to make me appear to be a victim, because I'm not a victim. And if I'm honest with you, Elise wasn't a victim, because she fought and fought and fought with everything that she had to get through what she did, and I will be eternally proud of her for doing that. But this is my time now, and I need to embrace it for me, and I need to be open with the good and the bad, because everybody has bad days. Everybody does. And if you're out there and you feel like you're the only one, you're not. I promise you that you're not, because for a long time I felt like I'm the only one too. But I'm here and I talk a lot. And we can all do it together. If you've got any questions, I'll try and answer them. If you want me to talk about a specific issue, I'd be happy to try it. If I don't know, I'll research it. If I can't research it, I probably know somebody that's been through it too, and we can all share experiences and different factors. But let's just vent together, support each other, and be there for each other. So that's all I've got for you on the intro today. I hope you'll join me for my next blog. And if anybody's got any questions, queries, or wants to have a chat, I'll drop my Facebook link below. Feel free to add me. And yeah, so tune in next time, guys. Thank you.